he's not reading out all the chats. He's still redacting some parts.
I mean, no, that he brought this DJ Supply. You're supposed to ask them how was the condition of the guy when the guy came to that house.
He said the boy was
the guy
sweating on the
intoxicated?
head. He said he was sweating. He said he was
Exactly.
sweating in the head.
They should have asked him because that sweating is ambiguous. What made him sweat? When did he come? Did he come
And then he
sweating?
was in the toilet for 30 minutes.
Paparano.
I
What was he doing in
imagine
that toilet?
something happened to that guy there, but I beg, I no go agree.
Let me chip in.
Paparano.
If now my picking and answer would they talk?
Paparano, if the mother wanted, the way the mother fights for people, if it's my own child that has that kind of situation, you see, she's trying to remove that boy from it consistently. Who should be her witness? Should be her son that had the experience. Do you get what I'm saying? But she keeps pointing to DJ Splash son that told me that my son, and God told me my son. But your son was the one they told you about. Your son is in your house. Now ask your son what happened to him and bring your son up as your witness. Why are you not using your son that had the experience as your son, as your witness? Why are you using other people's children? Do you get what I'm saying? She's trying to isolate her own children from this whole thing and then bringing other people's children out. And those ones now are being threatened, they are being forced to come out and be talking. They're not saying she didn't help them, but they're saying that, look, don't say we lied to you, or don't tell us what we didn't tell you. Ask your son. That's my own position. Ask your own son that had the experience. 2 different people have said they saw your son in Malian house. Was that the only time he went there? Was he a regular visitor? And VPM asked the guys, he said, are there other people apart from, they said they can't talk. Do you understand? They said they can't say.
Can you imagine?
And other people related or connected to Yabojo that used to come to them, they could not talk now because they know that maybe they'll just assassinate them overnight because these people are very wild. And the kind of things they plot in their groups to come and dish out to Nigerians, like the boy that has been washing pots.
For them to say they can't mention that name, you should know that person is a part of
now these are sensitive things. So there's so much happening there. No, I can never fight Naira Marley because I know that he has been a bad influence on young people. He has maybe done some things.
Do you think very Dark Man is doing very well defending him now?
No, I don't see. The way I see Dark Man is that, look, the same Dark Man came out and said Naira Marley should be in jail. I agree. And
no, it's withdrawing it now. It's withdrawing it. It's withdrawing those things.
He's not withdrawing it. He's just saying that they're not the ones that killed the boy. He's not talking about the fact that they didn't bully the boy. He's saying bring out evidence of where they bullied. But
how can you say this? Okay, what were you telling? What were you saying we should cancel them for? That's my question.
Because we all made the mistake. Like, did we see Naira Marley beating Mohbad anywhere? And
so he's withdrawing it now. So now he's believing that there's nothing.
No, has he withdrawn it? Because you see, let me tell you something.
For him to be saying bring any evidence, it means there's no evidence, right?
No, maybe there's evidence. You can't have all the evidence now. You're the only one that has all the information in the whole world. Paparano, do you know what?
I don't know you to be like this.
Paparano, do you know what? No. I looked at the whole story. Even Mohbad himself said that he carried his boys to go to Naira Marley's house to go and say that he doesn't want his manager again. They fought. The fact there is one of those fights that came out as bullying. Do you understand what I'm saying? You went to his house to go and fight there, and then you people fought and came out, and people are saying he was bullied. Maybe those are the things he's asking about. But what I'm saying is that, look, nobody can take away the fact that they cowed him, they destroyed his mind, they did a lot of things to him. That one is normal. And Naira Marley should be punished for it. Nobody should absolve him. They shouldn't discharge him for it. If there's evidence against him, it should go down. But in terms of who fight that boy in his house, the night that they fight him, nobody should come and carry wool and pull over our eyes here. Because we know that they're hiding something in that area. And I believe that BDM has some information that he's not sharing yet. He's too confident about the way he's attacking this case for him not to have anything. So let me let other people speak. Mr. Slugger. So that's just the angle I want you to play the 2 videos. See where those boys said how they met Yabo, and let's play the video where Yabo said how he met the boys. There's a discrepancy. Let's watch.
Can I speak now?
Yes, why not?
Okay. There is a part that Eza made a mistake, which I want to quickly talk about. it wasn't Gislover that reached out to those guys. It was the mom that reached out to Gislover instead, which the video is on the internet. Papayano, you can check that for a proof.
All those are organized now. That's organized.
This woman sent a voice record is online.
How did the woman know who is this lover? How did the woman know who is this lover?
They use the account of the J Splash. It's online. It's not something. It's not written by me, and it's not posted this
we're not saying
year
the woman
or last
didn't reach
year.
out, but she wasn't the first person. You go and listen to the voice.
That's just the part.
Out.
That's just that part. And as I was saying earlier, the fact that Yabo Joe reached out or they do not reach out. This thing we are talking about is about. Hold on. You were talking. I was not interrupting.
It has nothing to do with you. I'm just reaching out to those who are calling me out on the comment section.
Okay.
People from those WhatsApp groups that have been given 2K to go to comment section of anywhere they are discussing this matter to go and be attacking people.
I'm taking note. I'm taking note.
Ariana, can I say something?
Do you want to mute them?
Can you let me talk, please? I haven't talked.
Okay, go on.
Let me make a moderator. You can deal with them if they come to her. You can mute them.
So, the part that I was just so concerned about is this was supposed to be justice for Mohbad. Now they were switching it in a way like justice for DJ Splash and personal beef with VDM and Yabo. Everything that they've said right now for this particular video, didn't say anything about Mohbad. So are we here to entertain everybody's egos? If you have issues, face yourself. What we are on about is justice for Mohbad. What you said, you have this, you have that. Why are you digressing from that? Why are you trying to redeem yourself from the backlash? You obviously know that everybody cannot love you. Some will love you, some will hate you. Even if you bring something as light as the sky, some people will say it's black. Some people will choose to believe whatever they want to believe. So don't try to so hard and trying to make up things. Let's face the reality of Mohbad. Whatever issues that they have with Iyabo Ojo, you guys should face yourself about it. Let's talk about the Mohbad that we all Nigeria are interested in. If it wasn't for Mohbad, nobody cares about DJ Splash.
Mr. Slush, is it Slugaway?
Yes.
I'll ask you one question real quick.
Okay.
Do you think there is anywhere in the group chat that justice for Mohbad?
What did you say?
Do you think in that group chat,
okay,
there is one part where they have discussed justice for Mohbad?
Yes, and I will explain that.
Please explain.
Okay. Now, each and every one knows what they were fighting for. I stand because I want to know.
My brother, you are digressing from the question.
Or no. So the justice I am about is the bully.
Listen. I'm not here to play around. You said there is a part where they are talking about justice for Mohbad in that group chat.
Which is the bully?
Which part?
The bully part. Where they said Naira Marley bullied Mohbad. That they said it clearly. They even said it in a video. It's also in the video. So not only on the chat.
Thank you. I like that. So basically, it was bully that killed Mohbad, according to what you are telling me now.
No.
Hold on.
Federal, it's justice for Mohbad. It's justice for Mohbad. So
exactly.
you can separate them, but justice for Mohbad is justice for Mohbad. And that's
I'm asking a question based on
when he was alive, he wrote a petition.
Can you relax? I'm asking these questions.
You took it away from me. I was the one. You asked a question, I answered.
No, you are digressing. You're digressing. I have to just call you back. Your last submission was We are not here for DJ Splash because it seems like it's a personal beef. We are here for justice for Mohbad. And I said in that group chat, is there any part where they are fighting for Mohbad? But you are saying to me that they're talking about the bully. But Yabo Ojo herself once said Mohbad pie inside the house. She once said, right, that he didn't die outside. Now, how come she was not emphasizing on who killed the guy, but talking about the bully?
Okay.
Knowing fully well that there's a personal beef between her and Naira Marley.
Okay, I will explain to you clearly right now. As per the part of Naira, Mohbad, and Iyabo, what all of us can see clearly that we know that is true is bully. The part of Mohbad being dead, nobody knows anything about it. It's not shown anywhere. We all are just speculating and guessing. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, for example, Inquest said it's nurse. Can you now go out and say it's not nurse? No. What we can see is what we judge. So we are judging based on
Slug away. Between you and I, would you say it was nurse that killed Mohbad?
I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say who killed him or not because it has not been proven. I can't say, I can't say this is the person that killed this or that.
Okay. The wife of Mohbad, has she been truthful all throughout this case? Both
personally,
interviews.
Personally, I don't know Mohbad in real life. I don't know the wife also in real life. Neither is the family. So I can't say what Mohbad's wife is saying is true or is false. Or
my brother, you are listen. Brother, slug away, slow down. You are playing games here. And fear God. Listen.
Do you want me to say, okay,
the wife is the one? Question. No. Listen, I've just asked you a question. Do you think the wife of Mohbad?
So far, with everything you heard so far, with the way everybody has been talking, with
come on, guys.
I can't go with what you are talking.
You cannot say you don't know. Then if you don't know, then go down. Let him explain.
I can't be emotional.
Listen, about emotional.
Okay. Proven guilty. Nobody is guilty until
Can I ask a question? Just one question.
No, Richie, Richie. I have two more questions. Richie, I have two more questions.
I just wanted to ask him. Based on that messages that we're exposed to now, right? Would you agree that this justice has been manipulated?
Based on what we have just discovered, right?
Yeah, from VDM, from those text messages.
Yes. To some extent, yes. Because the police did not do their job properly.
Leave the police justice. Obstructing justice.
Exactly.
What did you say?
With what you have seen in the group chat right now, would you agree that Iyabo Ojo obstructed justice and she's obstructing justice?
Everybody on the group is guilty, 100%, because they could have just been more transparent and made it a group that every Nigeria can see. It would have been much more easier, not complicated. But we can't say this is the killer, this is not the killer, until court proved them guilty.
Mr. Slugaway, the wife says...
Not this one, Federal Republic, hold on, please, just a minute. If you know this one now, why can't you answer the question Federal Republic is asking you? Why are you saying you don't know, you cannot say it? So you have to answer this question. Go ahead and answer the question.
See, Godin. This is not your platform, first off. And secondly, you can't tell me to admit to another person's crime. You can't tell me to admit to another person's crime. It's not my crime.
Mr. Slugaway.
Is it my crime that I will admit?
You have to go down and listen.
Mr. Slugaway, the reason why she's saying that to you is because we are here to be a neutral individual. And
exactly what I have.
Hold up. We are here to have a fear of God, to say the truth. Now, you were saying just now, we are not here to do justice for DJ Splash, right? Because of ABC that you observed. Fair enough. And I've just asked you, from the group chat, do you think they were discussing justice for Mohbad? You said yes, because they were talking about bully. Now, is it bully that by Mohbad? No. The same admin that orchestrated all of this, we later find out that there is a beef between the Yabo and Naira Marley based on the daughter and based on the son, Bruha. Sure, you understand? And it's kind of obvious that she's fighting this battle based on the Naira Marley. The same admin instructed the mother of Mohbad to be shouting, Mohbad, Naira Marley, Mohbad, Naira Marley. The same admin will later find out, that when Iya Mohbad came out to be saying Baba Mohbad is not the actual father of Mohbad, it was from that group that all of this craziness was coming out from. And this admin never stopped that. Now, isn't that a devilish act that is destroying justice? But you are not here to be straightforward. The way it is. We are saying, for me, I cannot judge. But based on all of these revelations now, even the wife said the husband died in the hospital. Yabo said the guy died in the house. Even with all the testimonies from the member that were in the house, says the guy died in the house. The pool of blood. Now, isn't that simple enough for you to be able to, speak freely and be neutral than saying, I don't know this one, I don't know that one, and I can't say.
Okay, can I ask a straightforward question like you asked me earlier on? Okay. Did they go to the first hospital? Yes or no?
They went.
Okay. So, according to the hospital, what did the first hospital said? If you are following the case.
Is it BOD? Brought in dead.
That was the second hospital.
The first hospital.
Yes.
They brought the guy dead. They didn't believe it. They said, we have to go and confirm at the second hospital. And the same thing happened.
Did you know at some point when Mohbad was at the hospital, there was one particular guy that made a video that they brought Mohbad 20 minutes ago to this hospital. The video is online.
We're looking for that guy.
Hold on, guys. I'm happy to tell you that the slugger way is that guy in that video that was distracting the public that Mohbad is there. Mohbad, I want to believe it's him.
You are manipulative. Now the question to you now is making me look like the person.
Who is manipulative here?
Bro,
that guy.
Bro, calm down. Calm down. You really need to calm down. It's not that deep. Don't be emotional. This is just a question and answer.
The guy, sorry, sir, let me come in. The guy that said,
the same that
guy
we
that
haven't
came
gotten
in
the
and
justice,
said he saw
and all of us are
Mohbad.
looking for justice. And the justice we will get, no matter how long it will take. Even if it's going to take 20 years, we are going to get that justice. And everyone that is involved directly or indirectly will be brought to book. But
I'm telling you, you believe that
guy. I wanted to know the reason why you brought that topic up about the guy that was announcing Mohbad's that is some Mohbad.
Because no, Swaggerway is the same guy that's working with Yabo.
The reason I brought
that
out, should I tell you the reason I brought that out? It was because he said, he mentioned that Mohbad died in the house and also died in the hospital. You can't die twice. You have to die once. You can't die in the hospital and still die in the house.
Why you don't carry your
It has to be one
the
place.
sniper. This is the guy we'll be looking for.
Why they use another account? Why you don't carry?
This is the guy we'll be looking for. Naim be that guy.
Really? Naim be creative now. Naim now. I know it's Naim. That's why they you know we carry your account from here. That's why
no,
they use.
But you guys are not going to
wait, Justice. Do I know him?
Yes, now, yes. Naim
creative
now. You don't ban him for your
other camera. Paparano, let this guy open his camera.
It sounds very much like
let him open his camera. You are being it's being sent here. So open your camera. Let us see.
I remember the guy. I know the guy. Don't block
him. Yeah, troublemaker. He carry other account. Come, no mind now.
He can't come here to speak Spanish. That's what we say. You understand?
I dey work with Yabo Ojo.
That
You don't be emotional. You guys just want to be emotional.
You could give you money for food and stop doing nonsense here. They're asking you simple questions you cannot answer. Simple question.
When do you believe Mohbad died?
According to what was said, I only believe in what is written and what they confirmed, not what they told me or what they think I should believe.
Yeah, defend yourself.
According to the paper that they have, they said he died on Tuesday. And I am going to go with what they said that is written, not they said with mouth.
I said no where? Proof. Where? I'm not asking you. Where is what
hospital? I believe where they got the paper that is dead. That's where he died. Why will you die at home and still die at the hospital? You can't die twice now.
Okay. Can I say something? 1 minute, please, Madam Brown Sugar. Let's just be scientific here, right? Yes.
So
1 minute, sir. The doctor that attended in both hospitals is always BID. They just certified as a professional certification. Is that what you meant, or you meant that maybe Mohbad was struggling his last breath in the car, and then on the table, then he gave up the ghost on the theater room or in the emergency room? Is that what you're saying?
According to what I assume, like I said, assume my opinion with what they said so far. They said they took him from car because of traffic, then on a bike, then they got to the hospital. Then from the hospital, there was a particular guy that made a video that Mohbad was rushed in.
Which probably yourself. Okay.
What did you say?
I said which probably yourself. Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm not. So, but you can choose to believe whatever you want to. Okay. And if you listen to my voice and the person's voice, you know there is nothing that's related to yourself. So whatever.
This is not creative, Kwame. This is not creative. I know creative voice. Yeah.
And hospitals. When they bring the documents out, what did they say it's in there? It's what we should go by, not what people think.
Yeah, I'm just explaining to you now. It's BID. Do you know meaning of BID?
Brought death, right?
Brought in death.
Yes.
So
I understand that.
The doctor was just there just to certify it. Listen.
Okay, between me and you, let's just be honest and let's just be neutral here.
I'm being very neutral.
Is it possible for them to according to us, okay, let me go back a little bit.
Okay.
In the video in the car when they were going back home, they said the video Mohbad moved his head.
Forget about all those. I don't want to listen to all those. But let's go with the scientific aspect.
Even the police report said he was brought in dead. Which other written document?
1 minute, that's split. Yeah. You know, let me now tie you to this. Maybe just to help each other. Mohbad was brought in dead, and at the second hospital, brought in dead, and then it's gone to stage 4, rigor mortis. So do you want to tell me between the first hospital and the second hospital is when that progress of rigor mortis happened? Do you understand that?
What I can say categorically, and based on my own opinion, like I said again, everything I'm saying my opinion, not for general, and what I think, because I am not there. I can't say this is what
but
happened.
we're here to educate ourselves and to enlighten ourselves.
Yes.
And the
what
process.
me,
One minute.
Let's
one
stop.
minute. You know,
I think, and my personal opinion was, if he was dead in the house, it's almost impossible to take a dead person to hospital. And
why not? Why not?
That's
why not?
Still,
what do you mean by that?
I don't understand.
And again, if he was embalmed in the house, we then now take the
You're
dead
jumping now.
person
You're
that was
jumping.
dead.
You're deviating. I ask you a question, please. We're not full here.
I
just
already
told you.
answered the question.
Oh, no, you haven't answered. I just told you the rigor mortis. 1 minute. I just explained to you the rigor mortis status of the body.
Has changed the show
and do you want to now say within the hours of transportation between the two hospitals, and then second hospital confirming the status of the rigor mortis, and do you want to tell us that within that 1 hour or so, that's when that rigor mortis status 4 happens?
Mr. Richie.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to say one personal thing just right now.
Yeah.
My mom was sick in the house. The nurse was treating her. Then there was a little thing that happened in between. Between our house and the hospital is 5 minutes. My mom died on the way to the hospital.
Yeah.
So between life and death is 1 minute. It's not less than 1 minute.
But I just explain something to you. Maybe you need to get yourself familiar with the process. Now, when somebody passed on, okay, and I'm using that as a very strong indicative scientifically, the way our body goes when the body becomes lifeless. And there are stages of rigor mortis, and the rigor mortis status that was confirmed by the doctor at the second hospital is gone. Not 1, 2, 3. It's going to 4. For body to have gone to that status, and you want to tell me it only happens within an hour? Is that what you want to say?
Like I said, I can't defend nothing because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I can't say anything.
You said before.
Me and you, we want to hear from them.
You said before.
Hang
on a second. You said before that you read the CTC. You said before that you believe in the inquest of the CTC that was being produced. And I'm telling you, the doctor produced that statement, right, about the status of Mohbad's body. And I'm asking you, and you want to kind of dive away from that truth.
I am not diving from anything.
Because you're bringing your mom's stuff. Woman, I'm sorry, with all due respect, you're bringing your mom's stuff. We know that people can die on the way to hospital, but that's not the case with Mohbad. The board hospital confirmed BID. It's not that they received the body that is false in it or anything. It was BID.
Let me just ask Mr. Sluggish, I mean, say Sluggerway, one last question. Yeah? Mr. Sluggerway, pardon me, and I don't mean to disrespect. I just want to ask, because while we're talking, I have to go and run forensic on your voice, right? Okay. And I want to ask you, please, why did you diverted people's mind from that video and that audio you did in the hospital that time?
I did in the video on hospital. I hope you can prove this if we come into real life.
I've just said to you that I've just done a forensic on your voice now. My brother, why did you do that video and that audio? Why did you do it?
I hope you can prove this in real life.
I've just told you that I've just done a forensic on you. You don't even know who you're talking to, right? But
yes,
why did you?
I would really love to.
Why did you confuse the nation? See, who is calling you? Now they are calling you.
Nobody's calling me. Nobody's calling me. Nobody's calling me.
Listen, I don't want to tell you who I am.
I can stand in real life and say it to your face. You are the person.
No, don't worry. Let him see whatever he wants to see.
I'm recording what you are saying.
Don't worry. Me, as I'm speaking to you, right?
Okay.
I am on Abuja network right now, right?
Okay.
CID department. I'm not going to say nothing about that, but your voice has just been run.
Okay.
And the only question is, why did you do it? How much they paid you?
Why?
It's not funny.
You are just see. I understand what you are on about.
Mr. Richie, I will mute for now.
Somebody
this guy is not ready
to take a fall or take responsibility for something that they know nothing about. But I already recorded this, and I have checked your profile. You do not have any picture there, unfortunately.
I would love
but
to.
this profile, I will make sure that I figure who is behind this, and we will sit down and talk in Nigeria
so that we can meet. Listen.
Yes,
we can meet.
See ourselves in real life. Then
are you in Lagos or Abuja?
The video.
My brother, are you in Lagos or Abuja?
And then you'll be in trouble.
My brother, are you in Lagos or Abuja?
I don't even live in Nigeria. See, stupid you.
He's in Lagos.
Why are you calling me
stupid? Slow that way. Don't bring that on.
Why are you calling me stupid?
It's just...
No.
If they promise you America or London after you've done your craziness in Nigeria.
For a crime that you did not commit, will you be laughing with me?
You are the guy, slugger way, and you'll be arrested very soon. I can promise you that.
Okay, I am patiently waiting.
But you are what's your location? You don't want to we can meet at Ikeja right now. Ikeja. If you're in Lagos, let us meet at Ikeja. And if na Abuja, may we go Abuja.
I said it before. I am going to say it again. If you are not dumb, you should know that the person talking is not talking like someone that lives in Nigeria.
Really? How does Nigeria talk?
Afghanistan.
2010.
You be mumu.
So you telling me that me this that you are just so dumb and trying to be smart.
It's okay. Mr. Sluggerway.
Now, if you see me in real life, then you have to prove
do me one last favor. Sluggerway, do me one last favor. I'm sure you are in the house right now. Can you look for the nearest socket around you and put your hand inside socket? Thank you.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
So beautiful,
like I am just laughing. How am I feeling guilty?
Slugger way.
Yes.
The way you spoken, right?
Yeah.
I want to believe you acted as somebody naive a little bit, but you're not. I believe you know exactly what you're doing. You came up and then you brags about,
this is not my first time. This is not my first time on Papayano's live. Not my second.
I'm just saying the way you came up and you bragging about, why are we following this? I nearly fell for that, right? And then eventually,
I am saying the truth.
Eventually, when the question was put across to you, then you deviated. Not just once, but many times, right? You deviated. I myself, I asked you a question. Then you want to be naive. You brought your mom's story, which is okay, right? With all due respect. But even though we told you that it was BID, you want to pin the situation down. You pretending that Wumi passed.
I am not.
1 minute. Hang on a second. 1 minute, sir.
What I am on about, I will tell you over and over again.
1 second. Okay. Have you ever heard? I'm asking you. I'm putting it across to you now because you said you're familiar with the CTC, right? You mentioned that.
I didn't say that. I said I always go
about the document. You mentioned it
what
now.
I can see.
Listen,
not what they told me.
No, you said about what you can see and about the document. It's part of your submission.
Yes, I said I can only believe in documents that is written.
What document are we talking about? What document are we talking about? So, am I right to say CTC? So don't bring that on.
Mr.
This is another way. This is another way you want to deviate. You can't deviate from me.
No, what I am on about, you are just getting me so wrong. I said I only want to believe whatever is written, not what they told me. That is not verified or established by the court of law.
Yeah.
Why is it that difficult?
Yeah, this is the CPC. Which is the CPC? Why are you not debating? You mentioned CPC now. You said no. You just described the CPC.
What I said is I am only going with what they said, and the inquest already established.
I'm asking you, are you not familiar with the doctor's submission about the Mohbad status? Yes or no?
All I know was I am listening to both parties, which is I'm listening to Papariano's live to get informations on updates of what is happening.
To get information. You always get information.
To know what is happening.
Mr. Richie, please, can you hold on? Sorry, please, can I quickly say something?
I think this is about me. Then y'all can have your day.
Hold on. You know, he has gone.
Yeah, better
you know
be
what?
gone.
You know
just
what? Can I say something, please? Do you know what these people do when they jump on the platform and you have a subject that you want to discuss? As soon as the panel is open for discussion, they want to speak first so that they can divert. That's why I tried to stop him. You know, he was the one that was supposed to speak before me. Before Paparano now said he should allow me to speak. And when he jumped in, he started diverting our attention and trying to take us back to Mohbad died in hospital and all. We don't need that at this point in time. We all know that Mohbad didn't die in hospital. And then he kept holding you and you are asking him questions. And you know that this guy is a time waster. It's just a waste. It's a time waster. And that's what Goldie was trying to do, to tell him, just get down. But I didn't want to drop him. You understand? I wanted to see whether you just, because he kept that.
Arrest here.
We really only, that's the guy that was talking. I saw Mohbad in the hospital. Yeah. Yeah, I just said, you know, they played a lot.
That's why I asked you the question. Why on earth bring it that perspective?
He brought, you know, they had a lot of scenarios that they were playing at that time. Until they found out that that didn't work. Then they divorced, they went to another.
This is something I brought here today, guys. Sorry that I'm look at the timing. I studied something there. During when they were talking about the DNA thing, it was about 1511, which that Dre, or what was it called? Then the Dre was saying they don't need to do the they think that he thinks what the Baba needs is money. And then the Bella answered, I think it was 1512, that yes, I thank you for what you just said. Let them do the DNA and period. Guys, look at when Iyabo Ojo replied. She replied 2 minutes later. Definitely she was reading what was going on they were in the same chat group though. So she replied 2 minutes later.
I don't know. I'm not sure that there was some.
Hold on, no. I beg this Netflix, no verse. I wrote it somewhere, but at my work I don't have that shit here. So the guy, this lady replied that she don't do them, and she replied this is where I want you to look at. She replied 2 minutes later. I want to psychoanalyze her now. Someone who was writing, they don't do them. It shouldn't take 2 minutes later to tell us that it was Mohbad blood. That was an afterthought. I'm supposed to finish what I was writing, that it was Mohbad blood. This thing I set up here would open more questions. She had a retort immediately and wrote it 2 minutes later. It was Mohbad. You guys should go and look at that thing and you will understand Yabojo's mind. I hope it here.
What date? What date is that? Do you have the date?
There is no date. I'm talking about VDMs, WhatsApp. That was I think there is this video. This video was you know this video I'm talking about. It's on this phone, and I can't. Let me try to get it.
So I don't know why some people will say before you search for the video. I don't know why people say we should not talk about that boy, DJ Flash. What is his name?
I don't understand.
Yes, we used to talk about that boy, and you asked one question, man, the other time that why can't Yabojo ask his own son what they did to him? And my question to Yabojo is did he just know, or is he just aware that Festus is friends to Naira Marley? At what point did they give him flour to give to his mother? They were all friends at that time. Isn't it? Is it one day that that boy Festus just started being a friend with Malians, going to Malian's house? Was that the first day? And why can't they cry out that time? It was true that Yabojo knows that maybe they give his boy something to drink or something to drug him. Why can't he voice out at that time? And he was the one fighting for people, fighting for other people's children. So that's what we just have to ask those questions, because we can't just come here and start saying what is not. Like, seriously, they were friends.
I don't want us to ask those questions. Goldie, do you know that when the boy brought the flowers, you could see that there was a relationship, but Yabo didn't know that normally heart and soul. That's what he wrote on that flower. Say, my heart and my soul.
And so,
okay. Now, as soon as the flowers were delivered, he said, this must be for Priscilla. The boy said, no, it's for you.
Imagine.
Okay. Go and rewatch that video and see her expression. And then she quickly recovered herself and said, I'm a Malian, this and that. See, these people think that they are playing people's mind.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at those things again, at the initial stage, because we all believed her, we didn't look into details. But now that we're seeing another side of her and how she has played this game, it was really and truly. Why was she angry with Baba Mohbad?
And that man, they ask him that question, that what do you think the group was about, talking about justice for Mohbad? He said yes. He said what aspect? He said the aspect of bullying. Is this the bully that pined Mohbad? Was this the bully that pined him? And besides, apart from the bully they talk about in that group, what else can you point out? The justice they were mentioned, is it negative or positive?
The nature and the way the discussion went on in that group, it was kind of cynical, and it was
to divert justice.
It was more of diverting justice and vengeance on Naira Marley, which is not good.
It was a strategy group to divert justice.
Yeah, and to say let's be realistic. They both. I want to believe. I want to believe both Yabo and Naira, they had known each other before this, right? They have a personal issues. So to pretend as if they don't know each other, I think it's a lie.
Thank you.
So the earlier we agree with that, not to mess up our brain.
Dream out of his mind in the mighty name of Jesus. Evil dream out of his mind
What is that?
As a flick, why you mute us now? What's happened?
No, it's branching.
You said that woman that is praying.
Speak.
I do not mute you, Casey.
You're on the platform. Speak.
You mute me on comment section.
Me?
If you're muted on comment section, you won't be able to come up.
No, nobody mutes you. Who mutes you? Me? Not me. Maybe it's Madam Maisie.
You are here now, madam. You want to talk? Sorry, sir. You're here now. Yeah.
Yeah, I will talk here, but at the same time, I want to keep typing in the comment section now, at least to make just
yeah. I
me for no
mean,
reason.
in as much as you don't type something that's
I didn't type anything that
derogatory.
is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not new here, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised why she muted me. That's why I'm surprised also.
Okay. How do you know that she's the one that muted you?
It will bring it for me now. That one.
I did not mute you, Casey.
It's not you.
Are you sure it's golden seal that you see?
It's not you.
Asu
It's not
Flake.
you.
She said
Golden seal. I said Azel Flake.
I want to ask the question, if anybody can answer, or any
Thank you. Thank you.
If you want to contribute to the discussion, go ahead. Don't come here and be accusing people.
What do you mean?
You are discussing other people. You are attacking us.
Why are you meeting?
Are we
Did I said
discussing you?
wrong?
We're not discussing you. We're discussing.
Is he a platform?
Mr. CK, Mr. CK, relax.
You don't have to.
You don't have to attack her.
If you attack her, she will block you.
No, she did it.
She's a moderator.
Mr. CK, do you know are you aware that you can be dropped if you pull this in too long? Let's just leave
Mr.
it.
CK, I beg, relax.
Abusing and cursing people in the comment section. Why are you cursing me? Am I analyzing you?
I did not curse you, madam.
Mr. CK, maybe it was a mistake. Shall we move ahead? Okay. Do you have anything to say?
Don't direct anything to me.
I have something to say in the comment section. I like being in the comment section.
Okay, you can go back. You can go back and start commenting.
Casey will unmute you. Don't worry.
Let us encourage him to speak on the platform now that you're here.
Casey,
he's going to me now.
Let him speak on the platform instead of going to be cynical in the comment section.
I'm not cynical about anything. You said something about who killed Mohbad, and I said, do you know where he died? That was the question.
Have I said anything about who killed Mohbad today? I haven't said anything.
You said something about where he died. You said he didn't die at home, and I asked, do you know where he died? And
I didn't say he didn't die at home. I said he was brought in dead.
Casey, why are you coming here to change the word now?
She cannot say that.
No.
I'm sorry, please. Can I come in now?
Richie, Mr. CK got confused. Mr. CK,
I said
it was Slugger Way.
He was brought in dead.
It was Slugger Way.
No, is this CK that was?
No, I know. He got it wrong. He said about where he didn't die in the house. So basically,
I don't know if
the guy called Slugger Way that they paid to distract people on the day Mohbad died. That he saw Mohbad at the hospital. He was one that came here that said Mohbad did not die in the house, and as his Saturday gift for him, he's now been on the list of people that were picked up. So he was not that said he didn't die in the house, but Mohbad died in the house. So that is just the, basic analysis of what just happened. So it was not Easy Flex that said he didn't die in the house. It was the agent that was paid that came here disguising as if he was talking about justice.
Yeah,
and
I understand.
He just did the discussion with his, job that he's doing, because we are talking about something serious, but he was just asking some questions that were not, I think that's why Easyflake got angry that, we are discussing something very important, and if you guys want to be funny about it, obviously it's not nice, isn't it?
Okay, I have just pray nothing happened to that boy. DJ Flash. I pray nothing happened to that boy, because now they might be after that boy. No, it's not funny. Honestly, Nigeria.
You are very, very right. That's
Nigeria. They will not let somebody to speak their mind, to say their truth. Next thing they will be coming after that person.
Or VDM himself is kind of complicated. He should just be straightforward. If he knows any
Can I come in
information,
now?
he
Can
should
I
release
come in
it
now,
to the
Sekilomo?
public.
In what
No vex,
sense,
abeg.
please? Can you explain in
You
what
cannot
sense?
say it's very, very complicated at all.
In
You
what
don't know what
sense,
he
please?
has.
Hold on, Dra. Let him
He's
explain
not giving the
complication
public
of
the
VDM to
information they
us.
needed. It's just making the public going it and scattered, and I don't
The
think that's the
problem, you guys
solution.
are that's the same problem. That's why
We've been
Yabo
on
just
this case for more
manipulated
than
you
2
guys
years now.
and give you
What
what you guys
VDM is
want to
doing is
hear.
not what we need. We need to at least point out to something. We are not pointing
No,
out to anything
that's why they
yet.
point to Naira Marley and Sam Larry to you that you jump into it.
Who points Naira Marley?
Please, Brown Sugar, there is something we're doing here right now. Mr.
Are you saying
CK
Samilari
is
is
a
because the government
keyboard warrior.
decided to free
So we're
Samilari?
trying
Is
to encourage
Samilari
him
not
to
guilty
speak
of
more on
an
the platform.
offense?
Thank
So,
you.
Mr.
Thank you,
CK,
Nobody is talking about Naira Marley.
Mr.
Everybody
CK,
knows
Mr.
Naira
CK,
Marley is
Mr.
not
CK,
in
relax,
town. But
relax,
what of
relax.
Samilari, the one we see? Yeah, federal military.
Mr. CK, I appreciate the fact that obviously you are saying one or two things on the platform, because obviously we don't want you to just be keyboard warrior alone. And we just want you to be coming up frequently so that you two can be, putting one or two things, in the discussion. So we're going to allow you to, express yourself. Whatever that you're not understanding, we can put you through, So you can go ahead.
Yeah, I've been with the case for. I'm not new to the case anyway, so I've been in it for like since the beginning. Even if I wasn't on TikTok, I've been following it on social media, and I do come to Paperano often, once in a while also. But it's just because the case was heading nowhere. That's why I just took a break from it, and it's kind of wasting of time when you spend like a whole year on a particular case, and at the end, look at what the corona did. All the results is as if we are just beating around the bush, and look at what VDM is doing now again. It's just like taking us back to where we've left, and it's just trying to vindicate some group of people. Yeah, fine. As for me, from the beginning, I haven't named Nara for anything. But when it comes to Samilari, that one is just that the government is being biased about his case. Samilari should be answering questions. That's definitely for sure. But as for Naira, it depends on Sammy. If Sammy can prove that Naira was a real orchestrator who sent him to do all those stuff, then it's fine. But for Samilari, he should be answering questions. I don't see reason why he's not answering questions.
Okay,
Right,
Mr. CK, tonight is not actually discussion for that, and I'll tell you why. Because even though if me to come with my own crazy analysis right now, some people might even come after me, and I'll just give you a little hint about it. Now, about the government not being fair to Sam Larry and Naira Marley for bullying. If we want to go by the law and by the darkest way of doing things, right? Is there any evidence where you see Sam Larry hand or any part of his body touching Mohbad to prove your bullying?
An attempt is as good as committed.
Okay, it's not attempt.
Yeah.
But in the court of law, what you cannot provide, what you cannot provide evidence for is not a case. So
there's
what I
an
said
evidence
is not tonight.
of attempt.
What do you say?
There's evidence of an attempt.
Attempt on who? How?
Attempt. You didn't see an attempt of assault on Mohbad.
An attempt in what way? Raising his hand to hit him?
Yes. Is that not an attempt?
No, that's not.
My brother,
you watch it. Not
evidence is evidence. You understand? But I don't want to go into that because it's a very, very sensitive part of this case.
Let's not analyze all this Sam Larry and Co tonight. We know already where
exactly. Exactly.
We want to analyze the discussion between the DJ Splash, his brother, and VDM. I want to compare it with Yabo's claims.
Exactly. Easy fix. What I would say.
So that's what I want to analyze.
What I want to say about that.
They will divert us.
Yes, it's true.
The subject, you will just be engaging them, and they will be taking you further and further away from your original plan.
What I want to say in regards to that is this, because
it's a plot.
When he was playing it,
to distract.
I kind of disagree in certain things that he was saying. Yabo Ojo did the show in our own favor to deceive the whole of Nigeria. Now, whether they gave those guys money, whether they contributed money for them, our intention was not clean and pure enough. Now, this lover chatting you up for your brother, of course, it was all planned to make that interview happen. Now, if this guy has not come out now to confront the claim of the glory Iyabo Ojo, got at the time, we wouldn't know that it was all lamba and what we saw. So for me, whatever truth DJ Splash is speaking out, let him speak, because this is not what he's hiding. If any of his statement is not true, let Iyabo Ojo, since she like to, debunk lies, let her come now. You cannot use somebody else's to pass glory, collect glory, use that for your foundation, that I've done this, I've done that. For the fact this thing that is happening to you happened to her mama before, something like something like that.
Acknowledge the fact that Yabo helped him.
Yeah.
To where
so
he is
everything
at the moment.
the guy is
So he never
denied anything.
He never denied that.
Because
so
if they were trying to deny anything, the guy will not be even saying she gave us money and my mama they do POS.
No, apart from the clinic, he went to clinic, right? He went to clinic too.
He spoke out his mind. One thing I just don't like Papano saying when he was analyzing was maybe the guy is lying, or a VDM wasn't asking him A, B, C, D question. Don't forget, the guy said, I'm going to do this interview and I'm not going to cut it. So it is raw. And that tells you that there was no backyard talk. There was no okay, this is what we're going to ask, or whatever. Whatever we talk about, we'll talk about them. And for me, VDM is just trying to be plain enough so that it won't be like tomorrow DJ Splash now saying VDM was asking me to say this or say that. It will just be, being neutral, saying that this interview, I am not going to cut it. It is raw. Whatever we say here, we go put them out like that. And don't forget, lastly, Babarano, don't forget that you cannot expect VDM to know it all or to remember it all. So whatever he wasn't asking, or however he's not doing it in your own way, let us try to understand that. Because if you are in that shoe too, people might say Paparano did not ask him this. How come he does not ask him that? He doesn't even know how to ask questions. But right now, VDM is the only source that is even giving us small updates about what is going on. Baba Mubad and his team now sing, and they sing up and down. Then sing so they
Sanchitu. Federal, you belong to this platform. And
of course
Paparano, I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, I don't think Paparano condemned VDM. He was just highlighting those gaps. And if VDM, I'm sure he's listening as well, because he reacted to something this week, which I really like, right? So when we were talking about the paternity and maternity and all that, I think he reacted quickly. So whatever,
I never said,
I believe
Mr. Richie, point of correction.
Even Paparano said,
Hold on. My point is this. When you said the guy does not ask him the question that you have in your mind. Don't forget that guy, maybe as they do that.
Commenting without a constructive
Did give
criticism.
away of 250K for 8 people today.
Mr. Richie, when you say commending without constructive, no, that is not a constructive. That is not a constructive criticism. Now, I say, that is not, it's like you are mocking his, his hard work. Let's be honest here. You are mocking his hard work.
But all I heard Brando saying, I wish VDM was listening. He said that twice.
He does not. It's not guarantee that
a lot of people were commenting on VDM's post on his own platform, and that's why he came out to do the second show of clarification.
Exactly.
Me looking at that case again about the fact that you cannot use the grandmother alone to determine the paternity. I agree with VDM on that. Do you know why? Do you know that if one of Mama Mohbad's brothers is the father of that child, it will still show? Do you understand? So really, you can't determine the paternity.
DNA.
They said DNA has been done privately, and that the mother, Mohbad, and the son.
Because when it comes to paternity and all this stuff, basically,
you have to use a man.
1 minute. No, it does. You have to use a man. But let me tell you this: if you are doing a sanity check, indicative test for 9 months, okay. So the remnants of Mohbad is still with Mama Mohbad.
But
okay,
Richie,
it's just establishing 1 minute. It's just establishing the blood
No, I want you to factor this into your response. That the same level of relationship that the child will have is what his uncle will have.
Let Richie land. Richie, you're going to this direction.
Okay, go on.
You're going to hook yourself.
1 minute.
You started where saying it paternity.
I know. Listen.
Can you hear me?
Don't be fooled about this drama thing, right? I understand what you guys are saying. That's why I asked the question. Let me talk now.
Relationship.
I always allow you to talk. You talk over me all the time.
Okay, talk now. No problem. Sorry about that. Go on.
What I'm trying to explain is quite simple. That's why I asked the question: are they doing an indicative test? We all know you can get 25% minimum, right, from Mama Mohbad. Bring the grandma for the little man, right? You can get something out of. And for me, if it's an indicative test, if you check that there's a blood sample of Mama Mohbad in the guy, that's an indication. Are you getting my point? That kind of boost up the spirit. Okay, we can. Listen, me. I asked the question: are we saying they've done DNA? And somebody answered that we want an indicative test. Indicative means all this trouble that we're talking about. Let's just establish whether to this lineage. So you can do that by all means.
But have we seen any results? No, whether that one is.
Thank you. The main question we should be asking ourselves is the result.
You raise another important area and make sense, okay?
Yeah.
What if Russia was the one that knocked the should not show that it's a family relative.
I'm just saying, when you say indicative, listen, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. We guys who have a famous thing that we've all been dwelling that, okay, this could be our daddy mobile and all that stuff. Are you getting the point? Right? So, and if you want to do a sanity check, let's just check whether this guy actually belongs to this lineage. It's a sanity check. It's an indicative.
So you don't even care if it was even coming from Darosha or not.
No, not for now. Do you know what sanity check is?
Darosha from Adura.
Do you know what sanity?
Belong to
Rotimi, do you know what? Rotimi, yes. I said indicative. Sanity.
Yes, it's still the same thing now. I'm just
indicative, telling you. It's not complete. Indicative.
What we're saying is that even though it's indicative,
that's why I asked the question. That's why I asked you the question. I didn't say that they've done the DNA because you can do an indicative test. Rotimi.
Okay.
Yes. The guy actually belongs to that lineage.
Okay, but wait now. Let me say something, please. Do you know that if Mohbad is not the father, Adura is not the father, if Darosha is the father, do I analyze? I'm not saying.
Oh my God.
The test will still have
Esuflakes
from Mama Mohbad.
Esuflakes.
Go on.
What I've expressed myself. I don't know how to describe it anymore. A sanity check doesn't mean you've done a sanity. Do you understand what that's sanity? Let's just get sanity. Let's rule out all this thing that we'll be crying about on Daddy Mohbad, right? If that guy listen, yes, now
you are still going to that route. What she is saying simply is because what if
and then there's still the lineage. If it's Darusha,
what if
it's still in the lineage.
Darusha? It will still indicate
that. Are you not listening to me? I won't talk about this anymore. If it's Darusha, if it's Adura, if it's anybody within that lineage, he rule out every other person outsiders, right?
No, Darosha is not a lover.
I know, but you're not getting the point. My God.
Okay. Go on.
Darosha belongs to Mama Mohbad now.
Yes.
Can they come and give? Okay, let's assume that you say Richie is the father. Are you getting the point? I'm an outsider to the family.
Okay.
So Mama Mohbad still belongs to that lineage.
After that, we can now narrow it down.
Exactly. Indicative. That's what I'm saying.
Why they do your eye like this? They blink your eye, they look us.
Indicative test and indicative
test. I'm following along with what you're saying. I think Richie is not getting what Ezeflit is saying. Improving paternity. VDM is VDM is saying you can't use the mother, the grandmother to prove paternity, right? Which VDM is wrong. It's wrong by saying so. Then Ezeflix is saying he stands with VDM, that VDM is correct with the condition that what if Darosha is the father of that child? If Darosha is the father of that child, now how do we prove that? How do we prove the paternity of that child? That child has to do with the Aloba. So Darosha is from a different branch. What's Darosha's son name? Is Darosha?
Okay. I like what you said.
Yes, Darosha being part of the Mama Mohbad family does not make Liam part of the Aloba family. I mean, I don't think that's logical.
Paparano, that's not what I'm saying. Maybe you didn't get it, and I don't want to use all my big mouth to talk.
No, I heard you. You should use all your mouth so that we can hear you clearly. We are hearing you, but it's not clear enough.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, this is Paparano's family. This is Richie family. Okay. And you're accusing me that most likely Richie is the dad. Richie is complete outsider from your family, right? And Mohbad, Darosha, Mama Mohbad, right? They are relatives, close relatives. Okay? So if I now compare the sample, right? Of Mama boy is not from the family. Are you getting the point? It's completely separate. Right? So if I now compare, I just want an indicative. Indicative means does it actually belong to that lineage, to that family? Right?
Which family? The Aloba family.
No, I'm not. Listen, That's an indication.
Okay. Whether the child belongs to the family, that's still the Mohbad mother is still part of the Aloba family now, technically.
I know, but listen, but you have to realize one thing. This is where you guys are getting it wrong. Mama Mohbad carried Mohbad for 9 months, right? Yeah. So if you find any remnants
okay,
of
but
Mama,
let me help you. Let me help you this way. This will help your point. Let's say what Richie is trying to bring out here, okay, which is also indicating or a pointer. Now, people are having so many thoughts that the child can be from an outsider, right?
Exactly.
So with Richie's point, now that has eliminated any thought of that child can belong to an outsider. So the fact that Mama Mohbad is even able to show some reasoning, some significant, number of DNA, when compared to that child, that shows that that child is either from the Aloba family,
is in the house,
Mohbad lineage, is still within the house, that family. So that child would be accommodated.
No,
the child would be accommodated. But now my own point is
you
this.
narrow it down.
My own point is
let him land.
My own point is this, where I also disagree with Ezeflix. If you are bringing Darosha into this, right? Darosha, if Darosha is the father of that child, does not make that child Mohbad child. If the brother of Mohbad father, let's say Mohbad father has a brother, right, which could also be the case. If Baba Mohbad DNA is directly used to pair that of Liam, right? Again, it does not 100% indicate that child belongs to Mohbad. It can still tell us that child belongs to Adura or that child belongs to another member of the family. So for us to be sure whether that child belongs to exactly Mohbad, which is what we want to know exactly, let us use Mohbad sample to get the
But now, Paparano, what she said,
one minute. See,
what
now,
she said that
I'm here now. Let me explain myself.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this, that because Darosha and Iya Mohbad are siblings, if Darosha happens to be the father, the DNA will be positive with Iya Mohbad because DNA of Darosha is inside Iya Mohbad and is inside the child. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But that does not automatically make the child an Aloba because Iya Mohbad is Adeyemo or Olubi or whatever name they are. Adeyemo, I think, for their own side. Now, but if the child belongs to Adura, he's still an Aloba. If the child belongs to Baba Mohbad's brother or even Baba
the child being please wait. Yeah, now I also zero that effect because the child being an Aloba does not make the child Mohbad child.
No,
Okay,
wait
if
now.
Mohbad was alive, I want to ask a question. If Mohbad was alive, and he do a DNA test and he found out that child belongs to his brother or belongs to maybe his father's brother, do you think he will consider that child his own child?
No, it won't.
The child will not inherit.
What I'm saying is that we're trying to narrow this child down to Aloba family. That's what I'm saying. So if you are going to
Aloba family, if you are going to the father's side, someone else is going to the mother's side, which is still valid. If you can accept any child that is coming from either that is because the child is from the brother of the father, or because the child is from the son of the son of the man, then you are still talking about relative. Right?
You are going into the technicalities of it. What I'm trying to say is that using Iya Mohbad alone. No, what I'm saying is that using Mama Mohbad alone can never determine the paternity of that child.
It can't, please. You see, this is where we are having issue here, right? In the chat, they said they confirmed that child belongs to Mohbad. No one is talking about Aloba. They're talking about Mohbad as a person here. Right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if they are talking about Mohbad is a subject. The only way you can prove that child belongs to Mohbad, first, there have to be a significant DNA sample from either Mohbad mother or Mohbad father.
Both of them together.
To show that child could be Mohbad child. Please wait. To show that child could be Mohbad child, you're gonna need a DNA. There's gonna be a significant DNA from Mohbad mother and Mohbad father.
Both of them together.
Wait, get my point. Wait, that is still not enough.
Yeah.
To actually know who is the father of Liam, right? even if you use Baba Mohbad and Iya Mohbad, it does not still directly prove that that child belongs to Mohbad. It can still show the child belongs to Adura.
No, it doesn't.
What are you saying? If that child, if that child is Adura,
we're saying the same thing. I'm just agreeing.
No. That's what I'm saying. That again, we want to be sure that child is Mohbad child.
I'm agreeing with you.
We have to choose if we want to confirm whether that child is within that family, either from the mother side or from the father side, right? If we want to do that, provided that there can be an indication from the side of Mohbad mother or Mohbad father has proven that that child belongs to him, either from the side of the father or the side of the mother. But that is not what we want. So if we are asking for Mohbad particularly, then let them use Mohbad sample. Any other thing, whether the father, you can't use the father, because if you use the father, it will still not give you accuracy. It will only indicate that that child belongs to the family, but not exactly Mohbad.
We are discussing. We are saying the same thing.
Yeah. So anyway, my focus is to eliminate, and then we can keep our mouth shut about all these outsiders.
Let's come to VDM side again a little bit. I love your observation.
Papa, sorry. Papa, can I quickly ask you a question, please?
Yeah,
it's bothering me, please.
All right.
Let's assume now your girlfriend or wife gave birth to two child. Now, when you are doing a DNA test and you find out that the DNA test comes that one of them is not yours. So, in that result, is it going to show any percentage from that one that is negative? Did you get my question? Like when the result comes and it's proof one of the child is yours biologically and the other one is not yours. So when the result is coming, what percentage is it going to show?
First of all, are they twins?
No. Two separate.
If they are not twins, no. I'm gonna be 99.9% the father of the one I am. Why? But the other child, I'm gonna be 0%. I'm not gonna. There's not gonna be any relationship.
That's not two ways about it.
I have a friend that got similar situation, but the other child is showing 50-something%.
There's somebody in that family, maybe this younger brother impregnated or somebody.
No.
Remember,
or maybe the father
impregnated his wife.
Somebody in that family have played foul play.
Papariano, hold on.
Want to do your wife, and they don't follow knocking wife.
Papariano, this is
science. So science is sacrosanct. Science is not miracle.
Papa,
science is not miracle. Thank you.
Can you let me talk, please? This person is not the father. I mean, the husband is a Nigerian, and the mother of the kids is a foreigner, and the guy doesn't have a family in this foreign land that I am. So how is that possible?
That is scientifically that's not possible until you can prove it. What you're saying right now is not possible scientifically. And until we bring it, let us confirm. Because you say it does not mean it's correct. Bring the result. Let's see.
I can send you the result.
Send it to Richie again.
No, don't worry. I don't need it. Send it to Richie or Federal or anybody here. They'll bring it out.
I'm telling you. So we've been arguing, you've been discussing these issues.
Don't mess up again, bro.
It's been bothering me because I wanted to prove it to you
your
that
relative is around. You might not know. Your relative is around. You might not know.
Bro.
Maybe Akonda or what do they call Kudaya? Maybe
no, bro. Juicy. The man never mentioned any name. That's why he was confident to discuss it.
Richie.
Right.
Richie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Papa, I want to take you this route on this Mama Mohbad. You'll be keen on this Mama Mohbad test. I just tried to check ChatGPT now, and I've been reading all through. You've been talking, but there are instances, okay, where ChatGPT brought out this DNA of Mama Mohbad as the grandmother. But let me read this truth to you.
What was the question first? Please read your question. No. Read your question first. The question you put there.
My question is still related to the story.
No, I want to put the same question. I have ChatGPT here. Just tell me which question you put there. Which question?
Okay. for paternity fraud, can the grandmother be used to determine the paternity test? Then when he gave me first one, he now say, if you want, I can explain which combination of relative gives the highest accuracy when the father is unavailable. Okay. Yes, I told him, I said, yes, explain. He went further. He got to a stage, now asked me that if you want, I can make a diagram showing the family DNA link so you can see exactly why more relatives equals higher accuracy. Do you want me to draw that? I say, yes, he should. Now, when he draw it, he brought it out. This explanation, both paternal grandparents plus the child, in bracket plus the mother. The child gets 50% DNA from the father. The father gets 50% from each grandparent. By testing both grandparents, we can review the father's half and compare the child near perfect accuracy. Now, he now says grandmother plus other paternal relatives, such as Adura, what have you. If only the grandmother is available, adding the father's siblings, which is child's uncle / aunt, help fill in the missing genetic data. This reduces the chance of false positive. Only grandmother, number 3, plus mother plus the child. The lab removes the mother DNA from the child profile, then compares what's left with the grandmother. This works, but since the grandmother only shares 25% with the child, result can be less conclusive. This means Mama Mohbad only shared 25% with Liam.
Rotimi,
Are you there,
please? Rotimi, please. In ChatGPT there, can you please type how many percent accuracy can a grandmother DNA show on a grandson, on a grandchild?
Will you give me something different for what I've read, Papa?
No, please. I want you to just confirm that. I want us to talk about accuracy first. You know, accuracy means we want to confirm whether somebody is 99.9%, right? Whether somebody is 90%. You know, accuracy is the degree of correctness. If the number is high, we can say this is convincing. But if the degree is low, we can say, okay, this is inconclusive. So this inconclusive we are talking about, let's check the accuracy. So please use ChatGPT, check the grandmother DNA on a grandchild. We give how many percentage accuracy. Let's check that, please.
So how do you want me to put it now?
Just put it anyhow now. I mean, you have heard the question, you've heard what I said. So put it in the way, yes.
But what we don't know is there any positivity from there? Or we're just
I'm getting 50%, Papa.
Please wait now. Let him confirm. He's the one doing the confirmation.
Let these people not go and use our analysis and doctor a report and bring go.
Now we are going to do. Nobody's going to accept that because if it was positive in the first place, the result will have been out.
And another thing is,
I don't even believe that child can even that they can even say anything between Mohbad and that child. I don't even believe so.
I don't believe so.
Well, I'm just whatever we are doing is just for educational purpose. Okay, it's not this is their matter because they are not confident. Wumi reaction, Wumi doesn't show that Mohbad is the father of that child. So
the anger itself that they are using to react to that.
That one is already one-sided. We have already decided on that child can't be Mohbad child. But we are on this particular topic, grandmother and grandfather.
Let's learn it here.
Papa, another way that it can be positive is if they take the sample of the real allegedly father and they swap it to that time they are taking of the one of Mama Mohbad.
So,
You have to
Papa, this
understand
is what
this.
I have. This is what I have. Papa, I say, what percent accuracy can the grandmother DNA give to a male grandchild? Okay. If you test only the paternal grandmother plus the male grandchild plus the mother, the percentage accuracy is usually in the range of 90% to 99% probability if the relationship is real, biological. 0% probability if unrelated. On rare occasions, it can be lower, 80 to 90%, if the family share a lot of genetic markers, which can make the result less conclusive. Why it is not 100% now? A grandmother shares about 25% of her DNA with a biological grandchild. So is it take us back to that 25%?
No. Please, you're not answering my question. Please stop. I want to know how many percent accuracy if only the grandmother is used until you get that one. Do it again.
90%.
Okay.
I don't want both of them. No, Richie, please wait. Don't come in. Wait to me. Check it again. If only the grandmother is used, how many percentage accuracy would you get? You will find it in ChatGPT. The answer is there. Don't skip it. It's for educational purpose. This has nothing to do with Mobad. Now we have concluded on Mobad. Oh, that child doesn't belong to Mobad. Now we have concluded. I just want you to learn something. This 25% you guys keep bringing. I don't want to hear 25% when it comes to accuracy.
No, first of all, let's explain the 25%. See, 25% is just the content. No, 25% is
it's just the content. Thank you very much.
Not the accuracy, no.
But the content, for example, now, me, for my father, I have 50%. Right?
Yes.
But if you use my father to measure my accuracy, you get 99.9%. So the grandmother, right, can give you up to 90% accuracy. And you're telling me that is not enough for you to prove.
But the content from your grandmother is 20.
It's 90%. Even if 70% or 80%, the 80% that Iyam Mubad will give Liam, can Liam find it on any other grandmother anywhere in the whole world? That's already an indication that that child belongs to that family.
Thank you.
Yes.
Papa,
so nobody should be saying you cannot use a grandmother to do paternity test.
That was my argument.
But Papa, in the case of this mobile case, we are not looking at lineage. We are looking at the DNA, the real father paternity. We are not looking at lineage.
The real father of Mubad, right?
Yeah, we are not looking at lineage.
You cannot get. See. Juicy,
no, the real father of
Juicy, yeah, you cannot get the actual father of that baby without using Mubad DNA.
That's what I'm saying.
If you use the father own, highest you get 90%, highest 99%. Because if you use Baba own right now, it does not clear Adura. Adura is still there. If Adura is the father of that child, it will still give you the same thing Mubad own will give you. Right? But to know whether it's actually Mubad child, you have to use Mubad.
But that's why I'm saying that we are not looking at lineage. We are not looking at lineage. We are looking at paternity. So it's
so nobody should talk about grandmother or grandfather.
We are not looking at lineage.
But Juicy, can I say something? Juicy, can I say something? You guys now believe that if you use Mama Mubad,
I can read it for you if you have not found it.
One minute, let me finish now. Juicy, 1 minute. 1 minute, Juicy. Please, let me finish. Now you can judge me. Do you guys now believe that if this happens to be that if you have Mama Mubad established in the little boy, then you can stop naming all these people that you're naming, the outsiders, like Spending, like all those people that you're naming.
Richard, from the beginning.
I'm asking you a question. No, straightforward question.
That's what I'm saying. See,
you
don't need to be longy things. All what we have been debating on from the very first, from the beginning of this days, is Mobad the father of this child. Nobody is debating of the lineage. Nobody.
I want to ask a question.
You are denying. You are the same denier. You are the same denier.
I want to be.
What you said
theoretical now. Let's be theoretical. It's a science class. Let's be theoretical. Let's say Mama Mubad. Okay, Iya Mubad does not have any brother and sister. Okay, Baba Mubad does not have any brother and sister. They don't have any brother and sister on both sides, both Mubad mother, both Mubad father. Mubad father is alone. right? And then Mohbad mother is also alone from her lineage, right? And then now they only give birth to Mohbad only. Okay, and are you telling me that if a DNA of Mohbad mother is used against that child and is able to give 80% accuracy, you will not conclude that child belongs to Mohbad?
80% even far. Ordinary 25%
that was why it is
80% is
oh my God, please, okay, guys, everybody, please, let me educate Rotimi. Rotimi, please stop this thing. Stop this thing,
I have seen 70% to now. I'm just corroborating.
Oh yeah, read what you have. Rotimi, read what you have for me. Read what you have.
Short answer, you can get a single precise percentage from just a grandmother plus grandchild. But in precise, a grandmother...
I want percentage.
Wait now, Paparano, calm down. No father, no mother. Usually give a probability somewhere roughly between 70% to 95%.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me use the lowest number, which is 70%.
Yeah.
You see, between 70 to 90. So it can be 90, it can be 80, it can be 95, right? Exactly. So now let us say that, let us say, the Mohbad mother, like the example I gave, Mohbad mother does not have any male child, Darosha, which will cause confusion. Mohbad does not have, right? And Mohbad mother and Mohbad father, they only give birth to only Mohbad. And the grandmother, which is Iya Mohbad, is now used against Liam and is used to test Liam's the DNA and is able to show up to 70, 80, 90% DNA result or accuracy. Are you telling me that you will not conclude that child belongs to Mohbad?
I will conclude 100%. I'm done.
No, it means you can use grandmother. It means grandmother can be used to establish a child paternity.
Papa, and yes. I disagree. That was why it is stated in that GTP that when you are looking for paternity fraud, that was why they put it there, that when you are considering paternity fraud, it's not just because you want to look for paternity or lineage. It's in the case of fraud, it said grandfather is the best result to use.
That is not correct too. That is wrong. That's completely wrong. Because okay, now let me put it to you. It's common sense. Forget about ChatGPT, right? And you didn't even read the statement the way they put it. Because if you're talking about paternity fraud, Adura can be the father of that child, and Baba Mohbad will still give you the same portion Mohbad will give you. So what fraud means? Mohbad is not the actual father. So using Baba Mohbad sample will not still establish the actual father. Do you agree or not? Because Adura can still be the father.
You just make a statement now that what if Iya Mohbad and Baba Mohbad does not have any other child except Mohbad?
But that is not what you didn't use that. You didn't use that.
No, I'm referring to the question.
Okay. If you want to use my statement, right? Either of them, just that Baba Mohbad will give more accuracy, but Iya Mohbad too will show that because whatever Iya Mohbad will give you from that baby, you can never find anywhere in the whole world.
Thank you. So I don't know what you mean by fraud. I don't get it.
Let me quickly say something. They said paternity fraud. That means that if Iya Mohbad is giving something from it, don't forget that it was Iya Mohbad that carried this baby. The baby can belong to another father.
It's not possible.
Yeah, it can.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
But how is it not possible?
Papa, that's another.
What do you mean?
This is what I meant.
Sorry,
Juicy is making sense.
It's not making sense. It's not the sperm of one man that formed a child.
It's making sense here.
Not at all. What do you mean?
Not at all. Father of that child.
Unless that person is related to Iya Mohbad. If that person is related to Iya Mohbad, yes.
No. Listen to her again.
Let me make
this is speak slowly.
You said something, Parano. You said
Mr. Adesina, wait, let her clarify.
Mr. Adesina, let me and Jesus clear ourselves. Go on.
Let her clarify.
Based on the question you said if Iya Mohbad and Baba Mohbad, it's only Mohbad that they had as a child, and the child died. And I said that what if they do test with Iya Mohbad and they does that mean that they will not get the result? And I said no, that I disagree. That they said in the case of paternity fraud, man is the best one to use because the woman, in as much as it's the woman that carried that pregnancy, you will see the DNA of that woman in that child. But
okay, I want to let me ask you a question. Let's say, for example, now the father has died, is not there, and only the mother is there, and the mother is being used to check paternity, and the mother is able to give 80% accuracy out of 100. Are you telling me you won't conclude that child belongs to his son?
No,
Now
he's
start telling
talking
me.
about Baba Mohbad now.
Wait, it
Papano.
belongs to the son. Wait, the child. The only conclusion that will be there is that the child belongs to the lineage of this person or to the mother. It might not be necessarily the father Aloba. Because in as much as I'm the one that
No, you're not getting the point. We're talking about the grandmother.
That's what I'm saying. Papagano, calm down. Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh
In
my
as
God.
much I'm the one that carried the pregnancies of Mohbad. Any child that come from Mohbad will have my gene.
We are talking about grandmother.
And that's what I'm saying now, that assuming I'm a grandmother, yeah.
Alleged.
And I gave birth to Mohbad. Any child that come from Mohbad, we have my own DNA in them.
Thank you very much.
Wait.
It means so. Wait, let me now clear you. So it means, let's say the father is not around or has passed. You are the only one left, that the grandmother. All right. Yeah. That is, there's no other relative left. You are the only left relative, right? Mm-hmm. And they want to test paternity fraud, and they use you to check it, and it's able to give 80% accuracy. Won't you say that's your child, that's your grandchild?
So that I said from the mother's side.
Mohbad is your only child, right? Won't you say that's your grandchild?
What I said, let me answer you that. From the mother's side, which is my grandmother, the child belongs to me. But when we want to consider Aloba, the child might not belong to Aloba. That's what I'm saying. The child.
Okay, no. Get the point, please. Get the point. Papa, no one is talking about paternity fraud. Get it clear. You are missing something here. Paternity fraud means your son, which is Mohbad. They want to know whether Liam belong to your only son. If you can give 80%, it means that child belongs to your son.
It's my son. That's what I'm saying. That it will be my son.
No, as it relates, the focus
Jesus is talking about. Jesus is talking about. Wait. Jesus is talking about whether the child belongs to the grandfather.
Yes, the focus is Mohbad.
No.
The focus is Mohbad, not the father.
Paternity fraud means, does the child belong to the actual father, which is Mohbad?
Yes.
So the grandmother DNA can prove it.
Okay, but now that the father is dead, we can only walk back. We can walk.
So why were you arguing?
Papariano, has there been anything in this world when they are talking of paternity? Has there been any time a woman is being used? Has there just a question? Has there been any time?
Yes, it can be used. It can always be used. It has been used and it can always be used.
There are many situations.
It's a biological process. It's a biological process.
Mr. Adesina.
It's a biological process.
Mr. Adesina.
Yeah.
A mom can be used when the father is no more alive. Okay? The grandmom can be used.
It's a biological accuracy now. When they say accuracy,
there have been many situations. There have been many situations like that. Okay.
Now the question is, we are not talking about modernity here. We are talking about paternity.
Science.
We're talking about science now.
We have maternity.
All this thing you are doing, you are teaching these people something.
No. We are
teaching these people something.
No.
They come out to know that Papa.
We like things to be clear. I like the educational part of things. I said one thing I like about
they themselves will know how to make research.
And wait, let me clear something here, guys. We have maternity test. We have paternity test. Right? Maternity is whether I'm coming. You're not the only one yet. Just wait now. I'm clear. So there are people in the convention. Maternity means whether is it Wumi that truly have that child? Does that child truly belong to Wumi, or they exchange it like Karimo said? That children can exchange in the hospital.
That's what Susie has been asking that they should do.
That is maternity, which me I will still say they should go and do that one too. Because at this point right now, Wumi is not even sure who is the parent of that child. You can say Wumi doesn't even know who is the actual parent of that child. Okay,
you have to fix your mind.
She's a careless mother, right? We have established that. Now, please, Chris, I want to correct Chris because she still thinks that Jesus is right. Jesus is completely wrong. Okay? Chris, listen. Jesus is 100% wrong, and this is how she's wrong. We are talking about paternity fraud. Paternity fraud means that it means it's not the actual father that have that child. For example, now paternity fraud is going to be, does the child belong to Mohbad or not? Okay, if the child doesn't belong to Mohbad, there is a paternity fraud. Now, how many ways can you know whether that child belongs to Mohbad? And then we say that if Mohbad is the only son between Iya Mohbad and Baba Mohbad, if Mohbad is the only son between them, right? The sample of Iya Mohbad in the absence of Baba Mohbad can still give you a significant accuracy to prove that that child is coming from Mohbad, which is a son of Iya Mohbad. Because if you can get 80% from the grandmother, it means that child is the child of Iya Mohbad's child.
Paparano, but in
so
this
this
case
is wrong.
Paparano, you know me, I've already agreed because immediately you said they calculated this. But you know, in this point, in this case, it can never be accepted because one, Mohbad live with his uncle, his younger brother. So
yeah, in this case, like as I said, in this particular case, the only thing that can show the actual father of that child is only if Mohbad is used. If Baba own is used, it's still not ascertained.
Yes, I agree. So
whether Baba or Mama, whether both of them is still not ascertained, unless Mohbad own is used.
We cannot use that one.
But Paparano, wait. Since Mohbad is late, the only way to even get a near correct answer is to use Baba and Mama together.
I will not accept that.
Adura can still be the father.
Yes, but
that is still paternity fraud. You have not eliminated paternity fraud. To eliminate paternity fraud, we need 99.9%.
9%.
Voila. 99.9% is what we need.
Okay, in this case, it is only Mohbad.
Mohbad is still on top of the soil now. Whether they have to.
I don't know why they are talking about Iya Mohbad and Bamba when Mohbad bone is still there. They can use it.
They can scrape his bone.
Liam is not Mohbad's son.
But you guys are not. You guys are not listening.
But do you know a starting point for us? Let them bring out the result of the mother. Let's even see, is there anything there?
They are done it.
It
is negative.
Listen, you guys are missing the point. If you follow the chat, that person wearing Bella something whatever, in the chat, in the group chat. Yeah, he said, then after the DNA has been ascertained, that nobody should come and rubbish. Nobody should come and rubbish the real father. So that's why I'm saying that this test is more like indicative test. Rather than
this indication will just be rich itself. One day, grammar they carry our head, they put us inside the
I have a question that has been disturbing me because I went back to read this chart very well. Then I begin to ask my question that out of that particular date, this chart was on. It was so early. What is the offense of Baba Mohbad, or what has Baba Mohbad done to Bella representative Iyabo Ojo and everything that? Because when you look at that chart, I can't really place it where they just begin to come on that man. That even the video that they posted last time, they said he keep doing that. This man want to use interview to spoil this case. That was it about this DNA of a thing. And when you look at that chart again, Bella keeps saying that Mohbad doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything. So I begin to
pumping. It's not Bella pumping.
It's representing Bella. That's why I put Bella there. It's representing
Bella denied it.
It's representing Bella because Paparano. The reason if Bella come outside to deny is a lie because the reason why I said that. Please let me make my opinion. See, if I'm the one here, I will put Pumpy. I will put Juicy. I don't have to attach somebody's name to it.
For the girl to say Belash mother booking number, so it's working for Belash mother. What I would like to know.
At least they will welcome me in that inside the I'm a representative. So he can't deny it.
You're right.
But this what I denying it is because of what is at stake. So whatever information that boy is passing there, he's taking something from Isabella Belash mother.
That's the only thing that qualifies him for being a member of that.
That's the only thing that qualifies him.
And stop your comment, please.
Rishi, the motive
behind I don't know because the motive
behind these group people, the motive behind all these things they are creating group chat is just about the royalties of Mohbad.
Thank you very much.
That's
exactly my point. And the father that man did not cooperate with them, they feel like, okay, we'll show you. We'll show you.
And also the DNA, the father of this child also, these are the two things. Because when I read it very well, these are the two things. And I went to Teni Omologo platform. I went to read something that that she posted. You know, when Baba said something in his interview, he said he only spoke with Bella once. After that, Bella sent him money, 250,000 or something.
200,000.
200.
Go and bury Mohbad.
Go and bury Mohbad. And Baba spoke to him concerning this DNA of it. He said, don't worry, I will support you. Justice for Mohbad, I will support you. And Baba said, ever since that day, he never picked his call and he never called back. And meanwhile, in the group, he's doing another thing. That's why I keep asking that, what is it? Go.
You know that
I think Papa no just nail it. Ever since Baba and Mohbad disagree with them, it's been casted as an outsider.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Nothing more.
They are all after the royalties.
And you know when King White said in one of those
they are criminals. They are criminals.
That the thing that is enough to feed the whole country, somebody wants to sit on it, something that can go around.
They keep saying Mohbad doesn't have anything. Therefore, they are saying the guy doesn't have anything. It means they are calculating Mohbad's riches.
No, their statement is contradictory.
And again, it's possible
remember that statement from the lawyer.
Yes.
So they know exactly what they're doing.
And then also remember that Mohbad did some music with where's the money?
But no group but it's about petition no I was expecting someone like make it bound, but make a petition of them because those guys.
Then we see where this thing they go.
That's obstruction of justice, obstruction. Forget about content. What they did that good chat was very actually bad.
What about the lawyer? What about the lawyer?
But to be factual, right? In Koton group chat here is worst. Nobody will allow that to be done on them in this life. Why
are they living?
I never spoiled those people.
Papa, why are they living?
Do you know that they changed? Do you know that they changed the lawyer?
Why is he
talking about DNA? That's when they brought Shitu in. And Shitu, from the time he started going to court, he said the DNA thing is not important. You know, every time they bring it up.
From the other side, they keep saying everything we are telling them, they will say we are jealous. Why are we saying Shitu? Shitu is doing well. He's doing well. Especially Buki Jason. And Shitu is doing very well. But Shitu will disappoint.
Yeah, exactly. Now back to Buki Jesse. Just so you're here. Back to Buki Jesse. Back to Buki Jesse, right? Exactly, Papa. Thank you. Thank you for